Now, I think that it would be fair to say that in recent years, Kenyan entertainment, mostly the small screen and the big screen, have been experiencing some kind of revival. Gone are the days when we were defined by comedies, mostly of the same kind, that were only confined to the local audience and mostly made up of the same cast of characters. Now we have a variety of movies and shows making it to major streaming platforms. Other than having only comedies, now we have dramatic expressions of our stories and great action to keep your adrenaline pumping. We are also witnessing an influx of new directors and writers working to actualize their vision. You could argue that the casting process is still a work in progress as we keep seeing the same faces over and over again, but that's a long topic for another video. All that being said, I think that this is a great time to be a fan of Kenyan TV. Now, personally, I've been watching a couple of shows, and here are my first impressions of the ones I have finished. I hope you enjoy. Faithless is great. The story pulls you in with the heist, slowly introducing you to the ladies and their drama, before totally getting you hooked when the real fun begins. It never lets up, keeping you entertained to the very last episode. The ending was great, perfectly setting up the next season, which I cannot wait to see. I loved everything about Faithless, from the well crafted story to the tight plot. The character work was great, and the acting was good. And not to mention, the show was amazingly shot, with the creative direction of Isaiah Evans and the directors Abdi Shuria and King Morioki working together to produce a cohesive story. Jiji is confusing. The show has an interesting story, with a crew of young ladies pulling heists before one of them sacrifices herself for the sake of others. I say it's confusing because after she is released, the show has no real direction. We don't know what we are going towards or even what we are running from. It had a few great ideas that were either solved too quickly or totally abandoned. Jiji, by my estimation, is shaping up to be that kind of show that goes on for an unnecessarily long time due to its lack of clear endgame. Random twists and unforeseen revelations will happen just to keep the story going. And also, the sound quality was kind of poor since at times the music almost drowned out the dialogue. Mpakani is great. The show is a great example of what a great action series should be. Not only is it full of good technical work and action to pull you into what is happening, but it is also full of well written and acted characters for you to actually care about why the things that are happening are actually happening. I loved Mpakani, from the fresh and unique story, the sensible plot, and most importantly, the great characterization. This is a great show with a lot of replay value. Pepeta is amazing. The story about young men in financial hardship turning to a life of crime has been done over and over again before, but the show somehow managed to put a fresh spin on the story. The show managed to keep me in a moral grey area where I want Junior, the main character of the show, to succeed. But I also understand Officer Kefa's goal to wipe out all criminals. The chemistry of the actors felt natural. The plot was flowing in a sensible manner, and the show was beautiful to look at. With the dark and grey look perfectly complementing the tone of the show. The show surprised me, and I bet you would like it too if you give it a chance. Now, I have finished watching all the 4 different shows, and I have already done a full review from Pakani. The video is up on the channel and you can watch it. But when it comes to the other 3, I am torn. I am currently working on a script for all 3 of them because I am excited for all of them. But I need your help in deciding which one I should do first so I can actually focus on it. Let me know in the comments which one you would like to see first. I would like to take this chance to sincerely thank you for the love you've showed me for Mpakani. It might seem small, but over 2,000 views and 38 subscribers is a lot to me, especially considering that it is my dream to make videos for you full time and for a living. It is small wins like this that keep me going when I'm about to give up, and it's all thanks to you. I would really like to sincerely thank all of you. You are the real MVPs. Thank you.